Hey boys and girls, so we're here for another direct drawing for another animal. So we did E, F, G, and today is H. Very good. What sound? What sound? What sound? How do I write H? All right, so get your paper, get your pencil, and let's get ready for our horse today. Ooh, that could be tricky. Horse. All right, we are going to start our horse just like we did our goose, where we do a head and then leave some space and then a body. So I'm going to start with his head. So I'm going to give him more of an oval shaped head. I'm going to leave some space and then I'm going to do a round oval body. Ooh, that's a little long. Let's try that again. A long oval body. I don't know that I still like that. All right, just do the best you can do. That's what I got to tell myself too. It's just tricky writing on this board. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, so we're going to do your head, leave some space, and then do his body. Go ahead and do that. What do you think we're going to do next? His neck. Very good. And just like the goose, we're going to connect his neck to his body. Go ahead and do that. All right, I'm going to go back to his face, and the first thing I'm going to do is put a line across the circle, and then I'm going to give him a smile underneath that. And then I want to go ahead and add the dots for his eyes, so go ahead and do that. So we've got the line across. Oops, sorry, boys and girls. All right, the line across his face, and then you've got his smile and his eyes. I'm going to stay at the top and go ahead and do his ears. 1, 2 for his ears. I'm going to fix that last ear. It needs to be more on this side. There we go. Oh, that's a little much. Okay, let's try again. Good. All right, I think I might need to clean my screen next time, boys and girls. My finger keeps sticking to the screen. So if you are drawing on your screen a lot and touching it a lot, that's not a bad idea to make sure you clean it a little bit because it'll get kind of sticky after a while, just from the oil and dirt and germs on our hands. All right, so we've got his head, his body, his neck. Still think his ears are a little big. Let's see if I can try that again. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, I'm just going to leave it. It looks pretty good. I just want my best, right? All right, so now we're going to go down to his legs, and he has 4 long legs. 1, I'm going to do like rectangles. 2, 3, 4. And I don't have to close up the rectangles because that line for his body is already there. So you're going to do big line down, little line across, big line back up, and then do it again. Big line down, little line across, big line up. Big line down, little line across, big line up. And then one more time. Big line down, little line across, big line up. All right, and then I'm going to come back and do a little line at the bottom of his feet for his hoofs. And then the horse has a very bushy tail, lots of hair coming out. So I'm just going to do a bunch of like curved lines for his tail because I have lots of hair coming down. All right, so go ahead and do his tail. All right, then I'm going to go back to the top part of his head and add some hair up here and hair down his back. So go ahead and add that. I'm going to make a little circle at the top for some hair there later on. All right, so we've pretty much got our horse. So let's go ahead and write the word horse. Horse. What sound? What sound? What sound? How do I write H? So horse. What's the first letter going to be? H. Good job. So for H, I'm going to do a big line down. I'm going to frog jump to the other side, big line down, and I'm going to connect it with a little line in the middle. H, O, R, S, E, horse, horse. All right, so horses can be different colors. In my picture, they did was it a brown? No, gray. They did a gray horse in my picture. They can be gray, they can be black, they can be brown, they can be white. So since they did gray, I'm going to do gray too. And I'm going to turn mine gray. There we go. And I'm just going to do my best coloring as best I can. You can pick whatever color, well, you can do gray, you could do brown, you could do black, you could do white. All right, so you can pick for your horse today, but make sure it's a real color that a horse would be, okay? So, not a silly color. All right, so I'm going to do gray just because that's what's in the picture. I just like sticking to the picture. But if you want to do black or brown, you can, or white. All right, coloring his body. Now I'm going to color his neck as best I can. I'm going to color in his legs. Don't want to forget about his legs. Now let me see if they did a darker color on his hooves. They did. So for his hooves, they actually colored those black. So I'll go back and get that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and finish coloring his legs. And while I still have the gray, I'm going to color around his face a little bit here. Try not to color over his mouth. All right, what sound? What sound? What sound? How do we write H? Very good. I'm going to go back now and do his hooves since they're black. I'm going to go back and do that. All right, and he had a little bit of hair right here, so I'm going to make that black as well. Let's see if I can make that line a little thicker there. No, it won't let me. Okay, so there's the horse. So you can do your horse gray or brown or black or even white because they can be white. All right, boys and girls, we'll see you tomorrow for what letter do you think it's going to be tomorrow if we did E, F, G, H? If you said I, you're going to be right. I wonder what animal we're going to draw tomorrow that starts with the I for I. Be thinking. See if your guess is right.